Welcome to the Dabbler. Hey, question, boys.
Yeah. See.
You guys ever in the afternoon really low on the energy, looking for that jitterless pep in your step?
On occasion.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I got the answer for you.
Yeah?
Say hello to Dubby Energy.
Dubby
Camera?
Energy.
Dubby Energy.
Kind of like the W there. It's almost like you're going to get your win. Like a W.
Like a W.
Yeah.
Let me tell you right now. Tons of flavors. Jeff, give us an example of a flavor they
Actually,
got.
one of the flavors, this one's my favorite. Personally, I'm going to be purchasing this. It is called Grandpa's Denture Water. Let me read the description to you here.
That sounds horrific.
Yeah, this is the flavor.
It's got to be good, though.
The flavor profile. Ever heard of a pitaya and mango combo? It's all Grandpa's favorite treats right before bed. This is why his denture water is always tasting pretty good. Those dentures soak in that water overnight. I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Oh, yeah.
And create a really nice concoction
Sounds
of pitaya
nice.
and mango.
Forget
It's really
Blue
sweet
Chew.
and fruity. And you're just happy to have your grandpa around. Cheers. Drink up.
That's awesome. Yeah, like
Nice.
well said. Forget Blue Chew.
Yeah.
Get Dubby Energy.
Get some
Dubby
Dubby.
Energy.
Dubby Energy online. 10% off. Use promo code DABBLE. Please. It is delicious. This one right here, look at this. This is green apple. Look at the color. Does that look green to you? It's not green. You know why? No artificial colors. No sugars. No additives. Tastes a little chalky. You know why? Vitamins. That's why. Anyways, go get your Dubby Energy.
Cancer free. Dubby Energy. It was an
Fun
ad I
game.
think you were staying at the house. We said free for all. I
Oh,
beat him
for
like
sure.
25 to 7 to 5. Yeah, Iggy got a lot better towards the end.
Me and Will and Tom used to just run that game. And like Lou and Bryce and whoever else, because we would land two together. So it'd be 8 people on Guardian.
On splits. Yeah.
And it's nuts.
That was so much fun. I
You
used
have
to
like
come over and
2
play.
seconds of silence occasionally. Someone would just, your random would be the rocket launcher, and it'd just be like,
Yeah.
Remember the
like
rocket
6
launcher?
kills
Like,
in 2 seconds.
the best way to kill with that was like to run and then like jump and shoot.
Yeah.
That was always the best way.
It's the only way to not die is be in the air.
Yes.
And the grenade launcher. The noob that you're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
And we were not allowed to use the needler.
No needlers.
Oh, yeah.
Needlers are
Needlers are
banned
banned.
off rip.
Yeah.
neither's a gay.
Yeah.
Don't touch them. Anyways, welcome to the Dabbler.
There we go.
Welcome, welcome.
I was thinking we needed a dabbler sign above you, Mark.
We have space for it now that
We do.
USC has been
We do.
postponed.
Yeah, we've postponed.
I'd say they've been regulated.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've been here before.
they've been
Yes, we have.
relegated down to Division 2 for the moment.
Let's go play FCS for a couple seasons.
That'd be so
I'm gonna
awesome.
would
lose
be
to
awesome.
North Dakota State.
I
Every
wish
time.
there was relegation in U.S. sports, kind of.
Me too.
Yeah. Dallas Cowboys. XFL.
We
baby.
would dominate the second tier. You know we would. We'd be like, win the championship in the second level, move up, suck ass, drop back
down.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be XFL? It'd be what, the AFL, American Football League,
They combined.
or is it the
forget
UFL?
What are you sucking on over there?
Cough drop.
There it is.
It's the XFL, but it's
Good.
combined. Oh no, there's two leagues.
Yeah.
Which is one that Dwayne Johnson like partially owns.
There, 2 of them combined.
Yeah, the Rocks combined with the XFL.
The
Oh, I
XFL.
see. Yeah,
So there's basically 2 divisions now. One is the old XFL. One is
just like AFC and NFC.
yep.
Yeah,
Trying to recreate it, but the problem is it's all
it's a whole washed out.
backup players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, washed
it's
out
like the
NFL
movie
players.
Replacements. All those players are playing in the XFL. Have you seen that movie, Ben?
No.
The Replacements.
It's a good movie.
Wow.
I mean, okay, hold on.
I've heard
Wow.
this story
It's
before.
entertaining.
I've
It's
heard this
entertaining.
story for years, actually.
What?
Have you seen this movie? It's really good. Watch it. I'm like, what is happening?
No.
It's
Okay.
the worst thing I've ever
Here's
seen.
the thing. The replacements is Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So the NFL
Dude rules.
players, they don't have NFL rights, so they're not the actual NFL players or teams. But the NFL players go on strike. And so the league brings in, or the Washington team brings in these replacement players. Keanu Reeves is the quarterback.
It's good. It's good.
And he's
Keanu
like-
Reeves is the quarterback.
Yeah, he's a washed up. He was a college star, and then he lost like 45-0 in a Sugar Bowl. Never got drafted.
Never got drafted because of one loss.
Got all
Checks
depressed
out.
and sucked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. That's a good thought.
Checks out.
How bad did he have to be in that game? Maybe he pulled an Anthony Richardson and like
Maybe.
checked himself
Yeah,
out.
he's like, I'm tired. I'm gonna need a breather.
Tap, I'm out.
You're the quarterback.
But to retort to Jeff's comment, not a good movie, but thoroughly entertaining.
Thoroughly entertaining. Yeah. Yeah.
There's a time where they're in jail after a bar fight, the whole team,
Mhm.
and they just have like a full like singing and dancing routine in jail.
Oh, that's a bad
It's
movie.
fantastic.
That's a bad movie.
The Replacements. Yeah, comment if you've seen The Replacements and what you would rate it 1 to 10. I'd probably rate it 4.
I'm gonna
I was
blind
gonna
rate
say
it a
3.
3.
Yeah. I'm
It's a blind rating of 3.
A blind
But
rating of 3.
Shane Falco. Oh, this is where the Footsteps Flacco nickname came from.
Yeah.
Bro, really?
Because his nickname was Shane Footsteps Falco
That's nice.
in the movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because he was just giving himself self-sacks because he's a baby.
Yeah.
He's like, "Ugh."
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Hey, I got a top 5 for you guys today.
I'm excited about this.
It's a good one.
You better be.
It is not sports related.
It is. Okay.
My top 5 favorite movie characters.
Oh, boy.
Jeez.
Give me no boy.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Is this a gay off? It's all going to be dudes.
Shit.
There it is. Yeah, there it is. That's all right, dude.
Outside looking in, only one name. Captain Pete Mitchell. Top Gun.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
Doesn't make the top 5, but Tom Cruise.
Yeah. Okay.
Why is he always running?
Because why wouldn't
Dude,
he be?
he's fast. He's fast. Dude.
He's just fast.
Number 5, Maximus.
Yeah. Hard to not put him at 1.
I was
That's
going to say.
so far. I'm gonna rank your picks least gay.
Well-
That's least gay.
Thank you.
Your outside looking
well,
in is
you-
up. That's got to be number
You'll
1.
see as we move along
Uh-huh.
that sometimes a standalone role
Oh, yeah.
not necessarily going to get you higher in the list. One movie, great role, incredible, but you only see him once. You know what I mean? One movie.
It's true. You know why, Ben?
Moving on
Or
to
is
number
that
4.
arguably better because there's less screen time and it's more memorable? All right, moving on to number 4.
Hey, he's the number 5 on the 5th favorite
Yep.
movie character of all
Perfect,
time.
and that's number 5 for your gay list as well because it's least gay.
Thank you. Number 4,
You're welcome.
Rocky Balboa.
Oh yeah.
Dude.
All right, now we're talking.
You know what my favorite thing about
I'm taking away
him
the gay
is?
list, by the way. This list does rule.
Yeah, it
Since
does
you're
rule.
outside looking in, that is extraordinarily
Tom Cruise.
homosexual.
My views for Tom Cruise might be homosexual.
Yeah,
His character is not.
yeah, it is.
It's
He slays, dude.
sure
It's a-
it's not.
Women.
Ladies and gentlemen, slays has been put into play on the podcast.
Rocky Balboa just bouncing the ball in the first 2.
Yeah.
He's always bouncing that ball to himself.
Yeah,
Just a ridiculous human. Brain dead is all hell.
Oh, yeah. It's
those movies are the best.
They're incredible.
yeah.
Just where me and the boys are on the 3rd.
Oh, that's a good one, too. The Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan.
What's his name in the movie? Thunderlips.
Underlips.
Come over here, brother. Brother. At number 3, Tony Stark.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, now we're back on the gay
What do
list.
you mean?
The hell? Tony Stark?
RJ?
Tony superheroes?
With Tony Stark? Come on.
Mark, do you love superheroes?
Do I like Marvel superhero movies? I do.
you do. Classic. All right. My case closed, Your Honor.
Listen, Tony Stark is awesome. Tony Stark / Iron Man. The movies are great.
Yeah.
Character's great. RDJ is great.
Yeah.
At number
I'm
2,
gonna get you an Iron Man hat for Christmas. I want to see you wear that everywhere.
you mean a mask?
Nope. It's gonna have a hat with his little symbol on it.
All right.
All right.
I'll wear it.
Yeah, of course you will.
At number
I think
2.
Claire is a matching one.
Sweet.
She loves
Claire
superheroes.
rules, dude. Number 2, Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
good.
yes,
Yeah, it's gotta
absolutely.
be on there.
We're back.
Yeah.
And we're back. We're off the list.
Sweet.
Captain
Feel
Jip.
good.
Johnny Deal.
And at number 1,
Here we go.
the king of Christmas movies,
Oh, yes.
John McClane. From
Yes.
the Die Hard franchise.
Love it. Love it.
Might just be biased because I love Die Hard, but
No, it's warranted.
John McClane's awesome.
It is. He is.
It's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure it out my mic. I'm unhappy with where it's at.
All right.
No,
Those
please
picks.
keep fiddling with it.
Those
It's
picks
perfect.
weren't the worst they could have been. I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
Yeah. Well, Tony Stark being on there. That's whatever. Just your little dream boys that you're in love with.
I like Tony Stark.
You like hot dudes, is what you like.
What do you mean? Well, who were you
I was
expecting
fully
me to put on
expecting
the
a
list?
hot dudes list. That's what I was expecting.
Did you guys see John Krasinski, one sexiest man alive?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously, his bullshit. This
I
is
was gonna
Glenn
say-
Powell's year. Man.
Yeah.
Glenn Powell.
This was Glenn Powell's year. How dare they?
I don't even know who Glenn Powell is right now in my mind.
Shit. Don't look him up. Do not look
Ladies
him
and
up.
gentlemen,
You'll go home. a different
ladies and
man.
gentlemen of the jury, I would like to rest my case.
Speaking of hot men, I have a quick.
Here we go
Just
again.
a quick retrieve.
And he
From-
says me accusing him of such things is crazy. When he says,
We're
I'm
gonna-
going to come up with my favorite dudes list of all time.
We're gonna take a quick break from the regular scheduled programming. I went to a concert
Oh yeah, that's right.
Saturday night.
Are you wanting to buy?
Saturday?
Are you wanting to buy Wranglers and some boots now?
I already have Wranglers and boots, Jeffrey.
Do you have the sparkles on the butt?
No,
No.
neither does he though. Anyways,
He wants
concert I
to
went
live
to-
inside of this man's skin is the issue.
Concert I went to was Brett Young. I'm assuming we've all seen a picture of Brett Young.
I think so.
I did after Mom goes, guess what Mark said after he came back from the concert? I was like, what did he say? He goes, now that is a hot man. I was like, oh, jeez.
I said that.
Here we
Yeah.
go.
Hand up accountability.
Yes,
said
I
that.
want to see a hand up. Thank you.
So let me just paint the picture for you. First of all, he's ginormous. He's like 6'6".
Jeez.
And he's all of his other musical accompaniment are all normal band people
Yep.
that are not big, right? So the opening acts out there. His name was Tyler Rich,
Yep.
country rock kind of guy.
Nice.
Pretty good, fine. They were up there doing their thing, and they finish, go off stage. We're all waiting for a while, and he's coming out, right? Brett Young is coming out. Drummer comes out, keyboardist comes out, like violin / guitar
this is the
/
gayest story
whatever. Girl comes out,
Yes.
and then the two guitarists come out, whatever,
Yeah.
and then Brett Young comes out, and I am not joking that there was a shock value to like looking at him after looking at all the other people you had seen. I'm not. This is a. Mom listens to this. I had something that I was gonna say, but
I don't know, Ben. Mark is describing why girls find an ugly
just-
chick to hang out with.
Mom,
Yeah.
just fast forward 15 seconds.
No, Mom, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it.
I don't even.
I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there, sir.
Mark, I'm pretty
I
sure
was
we
just
get the picture.
The police have shown up. You're going to jail.
No.
I'm
I'm
going to
very
bonk you
straight.
on the forehead.
I was gonna
and
just
throw cold
make
water
a
on
funny
you.
remark as to
pervert.
how straight I am from a movie.
Yeah.
That's all I was.
Yeah,
gonna do.
yeah, yeah. I
I'm
know what
a
you're
pervert.
saying. I know exactly what you're saying.
Do you?
Yeah,
Do you know
it's
what
okay.
movie
I know
it's
exactly
coming?
what you're
Okay. So
So keep it in.
very straight.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, there is a shock value. It's just
Yeah,
the
dude.
truth.
Mark, you're totally
Mark,
so straight.
And I saw him live before.
You just
already.
gave us a list of 5 hot dudes, and now
But
you're
from
telling us
further-
about this guy.
Like I was further back last time. This time I was like 20 feet away. Boy.
I will say,
Telling you.
Mark, I've never had the
Yeah, Mark,
same
you're
experience that you're experiencing.
cheers
you
to your
seen a picture?
straightness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Psych.
Cheers.
Psych.
Hey. Do you know what Brett Young looks like, Jeff?
Yeah, I saw a picture of him. He reminds me of like a actor from a 90s movie.
Huh. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's enough about Brett Young.
Yeah, that is quite enough, by the way.
Yeah.
It just made an impact on me. In that moment, I was like,
Cool down the room.
and I turned.
Yeah, we need a bucket of ice water for
I
Mark.
turned, and Anna and Christine were looking at each other like, oh my gosh. I was like, I know. The women in that place, man, because he sings all these emotional songs, right?
Well, of course.
Such a faggot.
He's
Excuse
not.
my language.
He's not. He like crouched down right in the front and sing like directly to a girl, and she's just like, oh. It's absurd. The power he has over the entire crowd the entire time is nuts. It's nuts.
Mark was like, I want that to be me up there.
Yeah,
I didn't.
no.
I just enjoyed watching. He did throw a
Mark wanted to
guitar
put one
pick,
of his legs
and it went
inside
right
of his
over
pants
my
with
head.
him. That's what he wanted. Wanted to share a pant leg with that man. Maybe lay in his warmth after he got out of bed.
Okay.
You can take this as far as you want.
You're just
It's
waiting
not
for Brett
gonna
Young
offend
to
me.
pop out of bed after an 8-hour sleep, and you want to snuggle
It's-
up right in his warmth.
It's not going to offend me, no matter what you say.
Sorry, that was half my love.
We all know that I am very stable in my sexuality.
Yeah, for
This is
sure.
why I can talk about.
No, yeah, we
This
are all
man.
for sure about that.
Did you leave your damn microphone
We're
alone?
certain, dude.
Yeah. What else?
Yeah.
To quote Theo Von. What else is going on?
What else is
man?
going on, man?
Oh my gosh.
I was listening to little Joe Rogan today.
Were you?
He had some
Mom was listening to it as well.
ex-military guy.
I
on
love
there.
how into all of this mom is.
Yeah, she's
Great.
fired up.
It was wild. Some of the stories he was telling about.
Yeah,
like,
she was talking to me
Afghanistan
about it.
and
She's
stuff.
like, I didn't know about
Yeah.
that. I was like, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
he,
absolutely bonkers.
he was a like big time, real
A soldier.
badass soldier.
Where was he? What was he?
CIA. Started as a SEAL, turned CIA operative.
Yeah. It'd be Uncle Jim if he was a cop first.
Right.
You
he's
mean
not.
it was Uncle Jim? Uncle
You
Jim,
think
I
Uncle
know.
Jim-
I
you
have
think
a
Uncle
feeling
Jim
you're
listens
watching
to
this
this?
nowadays.
No, he doesn't listen to this.
Wait. All right.
Mom has shared it to him. I'm
Has
pretty
she?
sure.
Hey, Uncle Jim, the gig is up, dude.
Yeah.
You don't work for an electrical company. We all get it. I'm
Well,
not
he's
going to tell
retired
anybody. Just between me and you. Nobody else is listening. Yeah. Uncle Jim. What's up?
Uncle Jim.
Dude, they're going to show up here in
Mom
like
was,
5 minutes.
They might be.
They might. We're just gonna
Mom was telling me
flashbang comes into the room.
that would suck if we got flashbanged in here, dude.
Oh, it would.
Mom
This is too small of a
Very
space
small.
to
It's
be
too small to
flashbanged.
get flashbanged. I'm not getting flashbanged in here, dude. Mom's telling me, yeah, Jim was telling me that he was talking to some lady that he was like doing shooting training with and blah blah blah, and she's like, was talking about the Trump, I think it was the Trump assassination or something, but like she like trains CIA agents for like for their gun safety and shooting practice and stuff, and I was like, oh, so Uncle Jim's training her and she trains CIA agents. Okay, that makes sense. Perfect.
Yeah. Emerson.
I was like, no, okay, yeah.
So he does job-related shooting practice to be.
It was
a
something.
security guard?
I think I'm messing up the story here, but it was definitely some lady who was involved with the CIA and the president and other. And I was like, oh, Jim just hangs out with her casually.
Yeah,
Pretty typical.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, yeah.
that's pretty standard.
That's standard
if you're
for-
security for an electrical.
Yeah, if
company,
you're a security guard for
Very
an
close to-
electrical company.
CIA officials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Jim was like, well, yeah, I mean, I did get she's like asked me before if I would like a job, but I mean, traveling would just be a lot. And I was like, kind of like going to like Colombia and Puerto Rico, traveling. Mom's like, oh, stop. I'm like, yeah, no, exactly.
Just all of a sudden travel.
There we go.
Maybe it's not the CIA. Maybe it's something totally different.
Oh my gosh. What if it's BlackRock?
Oh, boy.
Well, BlackRock is like an arm of the CIA. No?
Yeah, pretty much. They do the dirty work. Can't be
Talking
traded.
the coin boys, are we?
Yeah. All right, we better change the subject here.
But
We're going to get flashbang.
they are the coin boys.
We're going to get
They
flashbang.
make the coin for the coin.
You don't think the coin boys are making the coin?
But the BlackRock people are getting taken care of for sure. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
You've heard the Rothschilds? They are BlackRock. And we're back, full circle, coin boys.
Coin boys.
Coin boys. Speaking of coin boys,
Yeah.
They're a bunch of
I don't think
tightwads,
any of you
I'll
guys
tell
are
you
into
that
crypto, but crypto has taken flight.
Yeah, Bitcoin's at 100K.
Maybe. Yesterday it was at 92.
That's close to it.
But yeah.
Yeah, I was told that like 8 years ago. too.
Buttcoin, dude.
Yeah, well, 8 years ago it was taking flight.
Yeah, and then it didn't.
Well,
And
no,
then
it did.
It just
And then it
plateaued.
didn't.
No, it just
And then it
after
did.
after Trump
And then it
after
didn't.
Shish.
And then it did.
Yeah, because it's a stock market, Mark.
Yeah.
See, this is how.
Yeah, but it like crashed
There's
into the
ebbs in
ground.
the. Yo, it was bad.
It didn't crash
It
though.
turned into like almost
give you an idea-
became completely irrelevant.
To
Yeah,
give
it
you
was-
an idea,
COVID slammed it into the turf.
when
Do you
I got
foresee
into
a
it-
time when you go to the store and you buy groceries with Bitcoin?
I don't see it being with Bitcoin, but I see it using the platforms that all of the cryptos are on, and that is how it's going to happen.
So how do I literally am very
Can you
Un-
educate him for a second?
uneducated.
I have to use the restroom.
I am pretty uneducated when it comes to this. You're gonna have to crawl under the table, boy.
Yeah.
Um,
So it's blockchain theory.
right. I just mean like people have Bitcoin,
Yep.
and I have a smidge.
Mm-hmm. As do I.
But like people who don't have any money at all in Bitcoin, like, are they just gonna one day transfer their wealth into Bitcoin?
Yeah, yes and no. So the way that I feel, the way it's going to happen are the models that they're going to use. Bitcoin is building with blockchain. So every time that somebody buys into it, that blockchain is getting bigger and bigger. So
Like
it needs to continue to get bigger and
Like
bigger.
a pyramid scheme.
No.
I'm just saying, it seems like a scheme to me.
It sounds and
Somebody's
seems like
making a lot of money.
I agree. I do agree with that.
A lot of money.
The first people in, like when I got in, it was 1,800 for Bitcoin. It's at 91,000 now. So some people are going to make some serious money because what has to happen is all of those voids have to be purchased. So if we're going to go to a digital currency, a true digital currency, not just like through the internet that you're pulling from your banks, then yes, funds, what you had will be turned into those digital currencies. Well, people like myself or people who have already purchased are going to have those spaces that are going to be purchased from you ultimately in order for other people to have that space. So if you have $100,000 inside your bank in U.S. money, and let's say there is a digital swap going from that currency to a new currency, you're going to still have $100,000 worth of that currency. Kind of would
Bitcoin,
be
ladies and gentlemen.
if they were able to go back to the gold standard, right? You would go to your bank and all of your cash or all of your wealth that would be inside your bank, they would give you the equivalency of gold if we were going backwards. So we're going to do that almost the same way. When it's going to happen, I don't know. How it's going to happen,
I
I'm
guess
not
what
sure.
I don't, and honestly, I don't think it really, like, everyone's like, oh, Bitcoin is like digital currency is going to change everything, like our paper money that doesn't have the value, blah 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 blah. Like, I don't know that any of it really matters.
I think
Because-
what happens is we're going to get a 100% reset. That's one thing that's going to happen. So
And
people
then-
who have debt and all
that
of
will get destroyed like everything else has.
yes.
And they're gonna like the whole idea that, oh, there will only be so much Bitcoin, there will never be any more made.
Oh no, that's not a, and then that's already been proven to no longer be a thing. They're still
Yeah,
making
because
it.
that's what they've been saying forever.
Yeah.
Well, then they
So,
open
oh,
up.
well, there will never be any more Bitcoin, so it's a
So every time-
controlled
yeah.
economy, but it's not.
Every time they do a hard fork,
Because Bezos could come in and buy all of the Bitcoin in existence right now
right?
if he wanted to. And
It'd
then
be a
what?
lot, but yeah, probably.
And then they open what's called the Federal Reserve.
Yeah. Oh wait,
And then look, we're
we
back.
have that already.
Here we are.
Let's just
Well,
remember,
that's the thing. Like,
history just repeats itself over and over again.
It's true.
yeah, whether it's digital currency or whether it's goats, it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
all we're doing is placing a value on something that doesn't have any value.
It's true.
Like when gold became the economic standard, why?
Yeah, it's the same
Gold is
thing.
relatively useless.
yeah,
It's
true.
not a.
it's just a
It's
precious,
not.
just
It's
precious
just
metal.
ooh, look, shiny.
It's society putting value on something. That's why Bitcoin's worth something.
Yeah, it's
because
like-
we, as a society, have put value on it.
Yeah, the only time things had true value was like one farmer was like, "Hey, I'll give you 50 sheep for 17 pine trees."
Yep. Bad
Like-
trade in my book, but
Bad
whatever.
trade.
It's
You
a
gotta keep the
cowboy's
sheep.
trade right there.
Yeah, but
it was not a thought out
50 sheep
example.
for 12 pine trees.
It wasn't a thought out
But
example.
Sold. Let me
okay?
sign Dak for $235 million for 5 years. Sorry.
Oh, it's so weird. When you said Cowboys, I thought you were talking about like Cowboys.
No.
Whatever this Dak. What's,
More of a Jerry
What's
world.
his name? Dak
Dak Prescott.
Prescott. I don't know who that is.
Dak attack.
It's not ringing any
And he's your
bells.
quarterback for 5 years, so you better get used to
It's
it.
not ringing any bells.
It's another 5, baby.
4 years.
Talk about a hard reset.
4 years.
Sure, it'll be
3
back for
more.
the 5th.
Speaking of that, in the game last night, I saw a
Better
sign.
watch.
Cooper Rush. threw
So
for
sign, somebody
365,
said-
no big deal. 55 pass attempts.
I saw a sign that said, "Don't worry, we'll be back next year." So I was like, if you could just take that and put it into the end of next season, it would be.
Yeah, the punter
Prolong.
went 1-for-1.
Oh, he was
I
good.
just want to know who the Cowboys coach is going to be next year.
Did you see what Deion said?
That he doesn't want it.
No, he said he would take the job if Shadir gets drafted there.
Did he?
Yep. It came out today.
He might. Because up until now, he said, I like college football. I'm staying in college football.
He said, I would take the Cowboys position if Shadir Sanders gets drafted
So
there.
he's just being Dion and using manipulation, which he damn well should.
I mean, why not? How are the Cowboys going to be any worse?
Dion is a culture setter, and the Cowboys haven't had culture.
In a long time.
In a very long
Been
time.
Jerry World for a while.
Yeah, Jerry Jones does not create culture.
No,
No, it's a
he
disaster.
just throws money at issues.
He's got sheet metal falling off of his roof.
Oh, gosh.
The
This
hell's
is the
going
first time
on?
the roof's been open in a while.
And then they got some dude up there. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That dude's getting paid $20 an hour maximum.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Jerry pays everybody as much as he possibly can.
I would
Yeah.
love to. Did you
He
see that guy up
waited till
there?
the last second to pay Dak and CeeDee Lamb so that he could pay them the most he possibly could. Not because he had to, because
true.
he wanted to.
They're like, a sheet fell. Should we knock it down? They're like, no, we're just going to screw it to the thing.
Well, because
Okay.
one did fall,
Yeah, I saw.
but the other one, they
Fell
were
and got
worried.
caught in the catwalk.
They were just worried it might fall, so they went and bolted it.
So they
on.
sent a dude up there and he bolted it all down.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I heard all about this. I was working last night. I didn't see any of
He was
the
using
game.
Milwaukee, no big deal.
I saw it was 2010, and Mike McCarthy decided to go for a 4th and 13.
Oh, that was hilarious too.
Could have made it a one-score game late in the third quarter. No.
Nah.
Another fake punt. 2 weeks in a row. Yeah, baby.
Was it? It was a completed pass. Was it not?
It was a
first down?
completed pass, not a first
Not
down.
first down. No.
They needed 8. They got 5.
Yeah, I was looking at the stats. Like, ooh, Brian Anger, 1 for 1, 4 yards.
Yep, there it is.
Why are we talking about this? Just put me in a bad.
My
mood.
bad.
We were.
I was in a good
great
mood.
We're talking about sheep versus trees
Oh,
here.
yeah, we were talking
Yeah.
about sheep. Speaking of Jerry Jones,
Sheep versus trees. Bad trade. Dak Prescott.
Oh man. What'd you guys think of this
Anyways,
weekend though?
back to the economy.
Oh yeah,
Economy
economy.
conversation.
Hold on.
The
We're not
last
talking about the economy. Give me a second here. What did I call Pittsburgh? What did I call?
That's what I was talking.
Oh, yeah.
I called
about.
Pittsburgh.
Bryce.
I called Bills.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
called. What was the other
Hawks.
big one? No, but there
Seahawks
was a
against
difference.
the
There was
spread.
there was another big game though.
Chiefs.
Oh, we were talking about the
Commanders.
Bears.
No, Commanders. Eagles.
And I called Eagles. Boom, 3 for 3 for Ben. There we go.
Bears lost.
Yes, they did. That's a good loss.
It was a good loss.
I mean, they
You
would
don't
have.
want to win.
They
You
were
don't
going to
wanna
win that game.
you do not want to
You
win.
have what I consider to be a franchise quarterback.
Me as well.
You need to have a high draft pick and take a right
Yeah.
tackle, or left tackle,
Yes.
and a great left tackle.
Great
Yes.
left tackle.
One that will transform your offensive line.
Yeah.
Also, 4 of the offensive line for the Bears are hurt right now.
I know.
You're going to lose every game.
And they did well though. I mean, truthfully, it was a good game. Getting a block on the punt on the
It was a good
On
game
the kick.
because new coach
New
theory.
coach
New
theory.
coach theory.
100%.
If
100%.
it was the head coach, Eberflus, not good.
I'm sorry.
Entertaining name.
I mean, that's what I was gonna say. How do you feel being a new player? It's like, hey, all right, Coach Eberflus.
Eberflus. It's a good name.
Weird.
The Jets GM got fired today.
Yep. saw
Aaron
that.
Rodgers is done for. Last season. Who's going to sign him?
I don't know. Somebody will. People
Why?
are desperate. Dude.
Where? Who?
Jacksonville.
They have a quarterback.
Cleveland.
Cleveland doesn't have a quarterback.
Cleveland.
Jacksonville has a quarterback.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence.
He's awful.
Having a bad season.
See,
dude.
they are having a rough
Everybody
season.
has a rough season.
I had
every once in a
him
while,
last
dude.
year
The
for
Giants?
fantasy, and he was great.
Starting.
Don't you dare
Oh
talk
my
about Danny
gosh.
Dimes. Like,
Danny
Danny.
Dimes is benched.
I know.
Tony.
bench.
Benvenuti.
Yeah,
No, Tony. Who's the new guy?
He is Italian, but it's not Ben DiNucci.
Is it a different guy?
What's
Hold
his
on.
name?
Who's Ben DiNucci?
New York.
He's
Hold
the
on.
dude. He was throwing up the fingers.
Yeah, and he's got
Yeah.
the agent who's like super Italian. His
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
family's
yeah,
up
yeah.
there. Like,
No,
we grew up
it's
next to the
Tommy,
stadium. Tommy DeVito.
Yeah,
Tommy DeVito. Oh my
Ben
god.
DiNucci. That dude kills in the XFL.
He is a quarterback.
Yeah, he is. He was a backup for the Cowboys.
That's
for a
right,
few
Ben
years.
DiNucci. They should get him back.
Third string.
I forgot. It was a meme
Cooper
for a
Rush,
while.
not good.
Yeah, he's bad.
Terrible.
The Ben DiNucci thing was a meme for a while. It was
Yeah.
awesome. Ben DiNucci, and he'd be doing
Yeah, Tommy DeVito.
Tommy DeVito starts it up,
Yeah, that'll be good.
and his whole family's up there like, yeah,
They're very, very Italian.
yeah, it's insane.
It's crazy.
He lives like a street over from the stadium. His family runs the block.
I bet.
It's
I bet they
absurd.
do.
It's the coolest thing possible.
We run
just like-
security for you.
Just huge, huge, vibrant members of Little Italy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
massive.
You want to sauce me that boozy?
Oh.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So Bryson, his picks, he picked the Eagles, right? Or
Eagles.
did he pick the Commanders against the spread?
Oh, I
Ah,
just
dude, I cannot remember.
I know he picked the Steelers.
should
I
have
know
read
you.
it.
I
Should
know
have read
you
it
like. No, he wanted Washington.
Yeah, he did. So he was wrong on that one.
Washington against the spread,
He picked Steelers against the
which
spread.
they might have
which
covered.
was
Actually,
correct.
what was the score of the Eagles game?
No, they did not cover. Look it up.
I'm looking.
Steelers covered and won. Seahawks covered and won. The other game, Kansas City Buffalo. I think he took.
26-18. Yeah, they covered.
Ben, did you say they would win by 21? Yeah, I think you said they would.
Yeah,
win
they
by
only won
21.
by 9, but whatever.
It's still an awesome game.
Ben went or Bryce went either 2-2 or 3-1. I think he went 3-1.
I think he went 3-1.
Yeah,
He liked the Hawks to cover, I believe.
and the Steelers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Steelers. He called. He was like, "We all know that Steelers Ravens game is going to be 19-17."
Yeah.
And it was what 2016 or whatever.
I said 21-18, 7 field goals by the Steelers.
6
It was 6.
because they had 18.
They had
points.
18
Yeah.
points.
18-16 is
Yeah.
what they
I
won.
said
Oh
they
my
won't score a
gosh.
touchdown, but they'll win.
That was such a good game,
Dude.
too.
Something's
Steelers are
going
good.
on in Steeler Nation, baby.
They're good.
Yeah.
Russ is
Russell
back.
Wilson was not good.
No,
No,
doesn't
He
need
was
to be.
terrible on
He
Sunday.
didn't need to be.
Still
That's,
good
I
game,
mean,
though.
that's Russell Wilson football, though.
It is.
Nowadays.
He's never
He's-
outstanding.
He's gonna have games where he makes some great key plays, and he's gonna have games where doesn't contribute much.
Yeah. Oh, pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, it was a
Like
good
the
Sunday.
NFL.
Let's see. What else do we have? Oh, there might have been a little fight that happened. It
There was
wasn't
like
very much of a
1,000
fight.
fights on Sunday.
It was a little bit of a slap. Friday night.
Oh,
Jake Paul, Mike
Jake Paul,
Tyson.
Mike Tyson.
The
I'm pretty sure
both fights leading up to that fight were great.
They were
fights.
sick.
We saw them. I watched them at work.
Really awesome. The main event, I mean, it's all about the spectacle of boxing, right?
Yeah.
Jake Paul knows what he's doing from a business standpoint.
Yes.
Um,
There were. You
I
could,
wanted Mike Tyson to land one. You know,
could
Mike
have.
Tyson isn't right where he went an entire fight without throwing a single uppercut.
Yeah.
honestly, watching the whole thing, and I mean, just looking back on it and seeing all the happiness that's going on between the both of them, Mike Tyson wasn't supposed to win that fight.
He couldn't.
He couldn't.
You don't think so? There
No.
were some times
He's
when like
60,
no.
brother.
when,
could barely
when
move.
Jake like had his head down,
you seen
and
us-
like Mike was cocked and ready, and I'm like, oh,
No, Jeff.
No,
would have loved to have seen it. I still think he could have.
He
No way.
barely existed in that ring.
He was pretty tired after round 2.
He wasn't
Yeah,
tired.
he-
He's 60.
Well, that's true.
He could. There's no way. Plus, he had a massive. Did you see the health thing that came out?
Yeah.
Where he had like a huge blood transfusion and like it just not healthy.
Yeah, he's 60.
Yeah.
He
He's
made
been
his money,
punched
though.
in the head 1 billion
Yeah,
times.
he made $10 million, $20 million.
$20 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, yeah, like I don't think that it was rigged. I think that he could have won the fight, but he's just there's no
He's
chance.
too old.
there's no chance.
Yeah, too
Yeah.
old.
I
His
think
legs were
I
gone
think Jake
in a
Paul
round
could
and a
have
half.
put him in a grave, but respectfully didn't.
Yeah, I was
that's-
happy about that.
That's
Yeah.
a good point, I guess.
Because in the first round and a half, 2 rounds, Jake Paul was making sure that he was not close enough to get hit.
yeah.
And then after that, he was just playing with him, landed a couple decent shots.
A couple.
Yeah.
A couple.
We've seen him punch way harder
He
in
could
every
have
other
beat
fight.
the crap out of Tyson.
Yeah, he's an old man. He's just
Respectfully did not.
Beating an old man up the entire time. He could have done that.
Yeah.
I was happy that he didn't because I was like, I don't want to see Tyson go down like a pile of rocks.
Oh, that'd be so bad.
And he could have.
Yeah.
It was
Jake-
good.
Have you
Jake
guys
Paul could
seen
have
a
knocked him the
6-year-old?
fuck out. Yeah.
Yeah, they're old as shit.
Yeah. He's old.
60's old as shit, dude.
He's so old. Sorry, Mom. Ben said it on me. I don't
Yeah.
think you're that old.
I'm only 22 years
Hey.
away from that.
Mom can't sprint. She knows that.
Yeah. You don't think Mom could take Jake Paul 8 rounds?
I don't think so, dude.
She could.
Jake Paul takes lots of steroids.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
He
it's
is a
fine.
juicing machine.
He has no neck.
I'll box either one of
Yeah.
you in the backyard. I'll just tell you that much.
Whatever makes you brave enough to say that to me shouldn't.
You need to rethink your options
Dabbler
there,
pay-per-view.
Benjamin.
Ooh.
Dabbler for free.
pay-per-view.
Pay-per-view.
All 20
Dabbler,
people.
please watch.
We'll put it on YouTube for free.
We need a ring, though.
That'd be fun. Well, we'll make a ring.
Yeah, put a fence up.
Yeah.
Fine.
Easy. Wide. Just
Easy.
real. Yeah, it'd be both of you, whatever.
Might turn out similar to the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
Yeah, you got about half a round in you.
I could go for 2-minute rounds. I got 2 rounds in me.
14-ounce gloves.
Nah, we're going
16.
bare knuckle, baby.
No, we're going 16.
We're going
ounces.
UFC gloves. Actually, we're going to UFC fight.
I'm actually going to take an entire pillow and tape it to my just boom. Whoa. Thank you.
No, we're UFC style fighting.
Yeah, fine.
We'll put you in a cradle, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Be on your back like a spider monkey.
You think you have any shot at me if we're on the ground?
Yes, dude.
Come on.
I'm an excellent wrestler, dude.
You wrestle my ass.
Whoa. Let's not take it back to the beginning of the podcast.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Now, Jeff over here would give me a little bit of a run for my money, I'd say.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Mark. Being in shape is a big deal here.
True. I'm not
I
saying
gas
you're
you out. It's over. Your muscles don't work anymore. There's no oxygen going to them.
wrong. You can think whatever you want to think, my friend.
I also think my 6 months of jiu-jitsu would probably come in handy.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's only 6 months.
dude.
But, you know, I'm just saying.
I'll double leg you any day of the week, dude. You with a swift double leg.
Mark,
Mark,
get
so
past
ra-
my guard.
Mark randomly today, he was like asking me about UFC. He was like, "Is UFC wrestling or boxing?" And I was like, "No, it's mixed martial arts. It's any combination of whatever, boxing, kickboxing, jiu-jitsu,
jiu-jitsu.
karate, whatever, wrestling."
Muay Thai.
Muay
Muay
Thai.
Thai.
I was going to say Muay Thai.
Yeah,
That's a
You
delicious.
should throw one of those in there.
I go for a Muay Thai. And Mark goes, "Oh yeah, I love jiu-jitsu." He's like, "I know how to do an arm. Like, I know how to do an arm bar, but I don't know how to do a headlock." I'm like,
Huh?
What?
You know how to
What
do
are
an
they
arm
teaching
bar?
you in school?
Yeah, I was wondering about that
Apparently,
too.
someone in his class knows how to do jiu-jitsu and taught him how to do an arm bar.
That's awesome.
That's very cool.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
probably not well.
Probably not super well.
Yeah, but hey,
Arm bar's an arm bar.
yeah. Pretty soon I'll be taking Jackson to the hospital with a broken arm bar. Dad, I got Jackson with an arm bar. Snap. Well,
Oh, yes, you do.
hop in the car, son.
Didn't he tap? Yeah, I don't know what he was doing that for.
Dude, UFC rules, by the way.
Yeah.
It is fun.
We don't talk a lot of UFC on this podcast. John Bone Jones is
Oh, my
the greatest of all
gosh.
time.
He might be arguably the most dangerous man in America.
I would say so. And the happiest
In
man.
hand-to-hand combat,
I just don't understand.
like I'm sure that some military people will be like, please.
I don't know about that, Marcus.
either.
I don't
Oh,
know
no.
about that.
Dude,
The
He-
UFC is next level.
I
athletes.
feel like he has
I
that
mean-
killer instinct.
Stipe is old, but,
Yeah, but still.
he absolutely destroyed him.
Yeah.
It was
I mean-
never close.
no.
Jones didn't even look injured or slowed down by the end of the fight.
Not at all.
Not at all.
And that kick
Spinning back kick to the belly. I'd like to punch
To
you
the
in the belly.
ribs. is broken.
No, to me, he has that, like, as he's fighting, he has that killer instinct that we want our military men and women to have.
Totally
Because,
agree.
yeah, I don't know.
Yep.
And that's, some fighters don't have that. Some fighters are just very disciplined, very technical, and they do the job. But then you get a guy like that in the ring.
It's the intangibles.
It is. It is.
That's why Tom
100%.
Brady's the greatest.
Does every sport.
Yeah.
It's
Does any
intangibles.
competitive event.
Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean.
Yeah.
He had
John
skill.
Jones is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Now he, at least before the fight, he was saying, well, after I win this fight, I'm only going to do fights for money. Did you see that?
Yeah.
That's
Dana
awesome.
White's probably like, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sure you are.
Good luck.
bud. Sure.
Sure, bud.
Sure you are.
Well, like,
No,
who's
he's
gonna,
gonna-
who's
he's-
gonna fight him?
He's going to go down weight and fight Pereira.
You think?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And it's going to be
That's gonna.
it's
He's
going
gonna
to be the fight of this century.
And he will kill him.
I believe he will.
Yeah.
He probably will. He'll suffer. He'll suffer quite a bit because losing that much weight.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't
It's muscle
matter
mass.
because he's just gonna lose
But he'll-
barely enough to lose it to the
Yeah, that's
day
true.
that he needs to weigh, and then he'll be 20 pounds heavier. But
trying to-
Pereira kind of does that anyway.
I'm trying to remember who did that though. Didn't BJ Penn do that? He went down in weight to fight somebody and then got his butt kicked. And they pretty much said it was because of all of the atrophy in his muscles.
Well, the thing
Yes,
is,
BJ.
it's also
Penn
a
did that,
speed.
but
It's also a speed thing.
John Bone Jones does like a. He already fought in the lightweight division, so it doesn't really the light heavyweight.
I see. Yeah.
He's fluctuated back and forth before and beats everybody.
Jones Pereira would be sweet.
That'd be a
Yeah,
great fight.
Pereira is really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
sick,
he's
dude.
climbing the ranks to be like one of the best ever.
Yeah. He's number 3 on pound for pound of all time.
Did you see?
Well, current. Islam's number 1.
You see Jake Paul's new call out?
Joe Biden.
No, he called out Jake called out McGregor for a fight.
There's no way he's gonna fight McGregor.
There's an-
He outweighs McGregor by like 60
It's-
pounds.
I know, and that's
It's
my
dumb.
thought. That's just
It's
so
the
dumb.
Canelo call out. It's
And
another
he's like,
60
oh, I'll fight
pounds.
Canelo. I'm like, dude,
yeah.
It's like, meet me at 180. Canelo was 150 pounds. It's like,
oh
Jake Paul's never gonna weigh 180.
no,
he's
he'll never.
226 right now.
228,
Is he?
Yeah.
You gotta be
He's
two
not-
something to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But,
It just made me think about Shannon Sharp.
yeah, me too.
Oh man. Let's talk a little college football. We haven't done a lot of college football outside of being
Complaining about USC.
BYU lost.
Oh, Snorefest.
Good.
yeah.
Sick of those boys.
My general take on college football this year is 12-team playoff is sweet.
Yep. Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Me too.
Well, NIL
There's a
made
lot.
Yeah.
Yep. There's a lot of meaningful games. I feel like the NIL has leveled the playing field.
Yes, 100%.
Like I couldn't tell you right now who the best team in college football is.
No, I love the fact that we're starting to see not as many undefeated teams. We're starting to see teams who normally would never win a game against big schools are winning games. That's cool. That's awesome for me to see. Yeah,
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of NIL at first. I will be the first
Really?
to admit that. Yeah.
Why?
I just didn't know if that was going to turn it into a money market.
Can't ruin my college sports like
No, not that.
They're like, how dare you?
No, it was.
You think that I can't put your name on a poster and make money
Jeff,
and
what are
you
you
get
talking
nothing?
It wasn't that.
Jeff, the only
I-
thing that's ruined college sports is Deion Sanders. I'm sick of those boys down in Colorado.
Colorado. Come on, Buffaloes. Let's go. Get in the playoff.
Ruining college
No,
football.
absolutely not.
All this flashiness.
You're so full of shit. You love it, dude.
No, I hate Colorado.
Do you? Why? Why?
I'm sick of them, dude.
Why?
Ruining my sport, dude.
They have the most
Dude.
electric player in college football.
Ashton Genty does not play for Colorado.
It's true. I did watch their game, and Boise State looks good with him.
Totally. He's great.
Boise State.
I mean,
The offensive line is good, and Ashton Genty's good. The rest of the team kind of stinks.
yeah,
Ashton Judge is incredible. But
He's
Travis
incredible.
Hunter
so good.
is the best corner in the league and the best wide receiver in the league at the exact same time. He plays 95% or more of the snaps outside of special teams.
So what's going to happen when he gets injured?
What do you mean?
He's going to get injured.
He's going to come back.
Something's
Everybody
gonna
gets
happen.
injured.
Everyone gets
I know,
hurt.
but
That's a bad argument, Jeff. I'm
just
going to
saying.
go ahead and tell you that much.
I as a coach,
You know what I'm sick of, though?
He played all last year and this year.
Sick of
I
the
know.
chains.
oh
sick of the
my
watches.
gosh, yeah, the shades.
Stop being so white.
I want some
So
Nebraska
white.
football.
What are you, 75 and white?
I want the Cornhuskers to be
Oh.
good
Of
again.
course you do, you racist son of a bitch.
Nebraska, the Cornhuskers from Nebraska.
Deion Sanders is
Maybe the
awesome
Wisconsin
and
Badgers.
an incredible coach.
No, Colorado does kind of rule.
Shador, I don't know.
He's all right.
I think he's good, but then I don't know. He's like
I'm not sold on him.
I think that he has more X factor than he has actual skill,
Yeah, which is, I mean,
which is a good thing, but you do also need the skill.
yeah, because if you're going to get into the NFL, everybody has an X factor to a point. To a point. I would say most do.
There's some boys
Okay,
out there.
Trevor
So-
Lawrence.
They're pure skill.
So they can have some X factors.
In high school, they had the X factor.
There you go.
I think he has a lot of like leadership and clutch. And
Okay, yeah.
X factor type stuff.
Kind
I
of
just-
gets it done when he can.
Yeah, I just don't necessarily love his arm talent and his decision making necessarily, but I don't know. He's projected to be the first quarterback off the board,
Yeah,
So-
I don't know. I think that's his dad who's hyped him enough.
but they're good.
Yeah.
They're good. They're 8-2. They're
true.
good.
I mean, it's true.
This is the best Colorado
I'm
team
just-
for 30 years.
I'm just not in love.
I think
I'm not
ever.
gonna be.
Have they ever been good?
Yeah, Colorado's been good.
Yeah.
But I think it's been 25, 30 years
Yeah,
since they were
must have been.
even remotely relevant.
Probably because they just had one
A Big
player. who
12
turned
Colorado
into a
that was good.
team.
Oh, this is killing me.
I wish I could remember what. There was a player who played for Colorado who was really good, but who was he?
It kind of reminds me of like the John Stockton for Gonzaga. Gonzaga wasn't good until they had John Stockton.
Gonzaga's so good this year.
Yeah, they look good.
Yeah, Steven went to the game where they won like 130 to 50. Oh, that sounds like fun.
You know, from working there for so many years, and now not working there, I kind of check out a little bit. I'm just like,
Really?
So I just kind of know what to expect. I'll turn on a game, I'll watch it for 5 or 10 minutes. I'm like, all right,
1990 AP National Championship.
who was their guy?
24 years ago.
There had to
Yeah.
have been a guy that was their guy.
Yeah, read some names off of that roster. Let's see what we can get with that.
Yeah.
Because
Oh my gosh.
from
And
what
then
I remember, there was somebody. I don't know if it was a quarterback. Probably
Head
was.
coach Bill McCartney
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
beat Notre Dame.
Okay.
The Fighting Irish. Notre Dame won so many national championships when it was like
Oh yeah.
black and white and covered on the radio.
Yep.
Yeah.
And here comes the Fighting Irish running down the sideline.
And the Fighting Irish.
Everybody, here they come down the sideline. And he runs in and he gives a respectful bow to his opponents. Oh my goodness, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame have done it again.
I mean,
That's how
Spot
they won.
on.
That's
Spot
how they
on.
won all their championships. That was the radio call.
That is exactly
maybe a
what was
little, maybe
going
a
on
little
there.
more fuzzy.
Yeah, you're a little too clear there. You
I
gotta,
The Fighting Irish. There we go. That's a little.
yeah,
better.
that's a little better.
are you not pulling up a roster? What's going on, man?
Yeah, I'm not recognizing anybody here. I'm not gonna lie. Here.
Nothing, huh?
1990.
Jeff, just look up a little like Colorado football best athletes, because I know there's somebody. I don't remember who it is, but I know that there's somebody.
Darian Hagan was their quarterback.
No idea who that is. Hagan. Maybe it's Darian Hagan.
Chris Hall. running back for
I don't know.
the Chiefs.
I only know
Brian
Dante Hall.
Byron Weiser White.
Okay.
So nobody.
Yeah, there's nobody.
Shador Sanders, Travis Hunter.
Wouldn't that be crazy though? 20 years from now, somebody's reading theirs like, Sanders, is that related to Deion Sanders? Like, yeah. He played one game in
Pritchard?
the NFL.
I don't know.
That's a Colts receiver,
Sounds like it.
I believe.
Sounds like it. Back to the college football playoff.
Yeah.
I don't know the standings in front of me, but it's what? Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Penn State,
Boise State.
Indiana. No. Indiana, I think, is 5. Tennessee's probably out now, right? They just lost to Georgia.
Yeah.
They're probably out. LSU's out. Ole Miss is in there. Bama's
Ole Miss is in there.
Georgia's
Big
in
win
there.
against Georgia last week.
2
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I mean, week and a half. Yeah,
Yeah.
2 Saturdays ago.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm liking it a lot. I hope that Colorado wins the Big 12 and gets in. I think that'd be sweet.
Miami's still in there, and they have one loss.
Yeah, lost to what, Georgia Tech?
Yeah.
They have been flirting with it all year.
Tennessee's 11.
Oh, they're wait.
Still in?
They they only have 2 losses. Huh?
2 losses. Yeah.
I swear there's gonna be a 3-team SEC team in there. And here's my thought.
A 3-loss, you mean?
Yeah, 3-loss team. Here's what I think. The SEC has forever.
Notre Dame at 6.
Oh yeah, I forgot
about Notre Dame.
The Fighting Irish.
The
have
Fighting
done it
Irish
again.
have done it again.
Fighting Irish against
Their quarterback
Army.
is white.
Yeah. Here's a white guy who pitches it back to another white guy on another reverse. It's the third option to the left side in a row. The defense has no idea what's coming.
They've run the ball 65 times in this quarter.
Newt Rockney is an inspiration. That was a good riff, though. That was a good riff. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the SEC.
Yeah.
Here's my take. Up until this year, there was always a totally understandable reason why the SEC in preseason rankings got the benefit of the doubt on where their teams were going to be ranked.
Yes.
What the problem is those preseason rankings, the people who rank those teams don't want to immediately let those teams slide off without good reason, because then that makes them wrong.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep.
And usually, because the SEC is always so dominant, it works out in their favor. It always ends up being like, well, okay, yeah, there's 2 or 3 SEC teams in the college football playoff. It's totally understandable because they're dominant. This year, I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Because Georgia and Bama and Texas and Tennessee and Ole Miss and all these teams and LSU were all ranked so high.
Yep.
Like, they've only been dropped so low when I don't think they're that good.
Isn't there a board, though, that's selecting them?
Yeah, but you look at
It's a committee.
15 to 25,
Right.
and it's like SMU, UTEP, Army.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Support your troops.
Army is undefeated. They play Notre Dame
TYFYS.
next weekend, so
This
Saturday. So
Yeah.
this is the test for them.
And also for Indiana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Indiana, Ohio State. Yeah, it just, I mean, I get it. Like, they just have a tougher schedule because they play more
Yeah.
SEC teams.
Yep.
But there's going to come a time, and I hope the committee is ready for it when it happens and not too late.
Right.
When the SEC's dominance is at least watered down because of NIL.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, okay, for example, if Miami played Tennessee neutral field, I don't know who would win. If
Right.
Colorado played Ole Miss neutral field, I don't know who would win.
Right.
No, I'm serious.
Come on now.
I think it's closer than we think.
I think so, too.
But because for the last 7-8 weeks, all we've
yeah.
seen is the SEC clashing, and the norm is that those teams are better than everybody else.
Right.
That's what we are all thinking about.
Yep.
Yet, you watch a team like SMU that you brought up, and you watch them play offense, you're like,
Yeah.
this team flies.
Yeah.
They fly. They move the ball effortlessly on anybody they face. And yeah, strength of schedule says they don't play anybody.
Yeah.
But
Still a good offense, theoretically.
incredible offense.
Incredible.
Yeah.
They just move. So yeah, I don't like, and same with Miami. Like you look at Miami.
'Cause,
Like,
I mean,
they
same
have
with Boise
studs.
State.
Yeah,
But they did play Oregon and lost by 3.
By 3. That was a
Yeah.
great game.
that's what, same or less points than Ohio State lost to Oregon by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who
Yeah.
knows?
I don't know.
That's why this 12 team is going to be so sick.
It's gonna be sweet because what if, right? Let's just say, like, who do we think is gonna win the SEC? Texas, the SEC championship, because the top 4 of the top 4 conference winners by
Automatically
ranking,
win.
by
Conferences.
ranking have a bye.
Yes.
Like if Boise State wins their conference and has a higher ranking than Miami, then they have a bye. Miami doesn't.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So like, let's say in the first round, Alabama's hosting Boise State and loses.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
What happens next
everyone's
year?
gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
wait a minute.
No,
Yep.
it's true. And I mean,
Or
just
like Penn State plays Georgia and beats them.
yeah.
When up until this year, you would never ever in
Pick a
million
Big 10
years
think
think that
Doesn't
Penn
matter
State's
who it
gonna
is.
beat Georgia.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
Like the only one who ever had a shot was Ohio State or Michigan. That's
Yep.
it.
That's it. Yep.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be fun. I think that the first round is somewhere second, third week of December, and then the second round is New Year's Day.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sweet.
It's going to be so sick.
4
dude.
playoff games back to back to back to back.
Yeah, it's gonna be sick, dude.
I'm not gonna get anything done those days.
No,
at all.
not at all.
No.
This
If you
is
need a
sick.
surgery for anything, schedule it for that time.
Yeah. Anyways,
Back to Boise
let's-
State.
Hold on. Let's take a little break.
Copy that.
We'll come back with some more invigorating things. Thank you all for watching. We appreciate you.